And welcome everyone. Today is Saturday, the 14th of October. And no sooner, well, actually, there was a crossover, but no sooner does it feel like we've tied up loose ends around that Egypt timeline. I feel like we've already been thrown smack into the God realm, even though it's been creeping up on us for a couple of weeks. And it is time to armour up. As far as I understand things, this is either where the war began or it's where it really blew up. And it's where that message that I got early July about it begins now, that the war's over, the tools of creation that were turned into weapons of war are now being repurposed back into their original purpose. All of that is what seems relevant now. So what does this mean for us and how this plays out? I think it will be an intense period of healing our war wounds. It will be taking responsibility for the roles we've played in here, the actions we've taken, and it's not just this lifetime. Or we won't. And that's why things are going to get a little bit hairy, I think. I came across a video, a little clip last night on YouTube, and it's perfect, so I'm going to share it. I'll probably end up paraphrasing it, but the bottom line is this. When you squeeze an orange and then juice it, you are only and ever and always going to get orange juice out of it. You are never going to get apple juice. And it's the same thing with us when we are squeezed, when we are under pressure. What comes out of us is only whatever is within us. So if it is anger and resentment and pain and things we don't like to feel or think about ourselves, that's what's going to come out. If it is compassion, love, understanding, then that's what's going to come out. And that's the period it feels like we're in. We are going to get squeezed. And what comes out of some people is going to be bloody ugly. And what comes out of others is going to be a huge leap forward in their own awakening and growth. And the cat leaps forward. Excuse me. I can't see anything. It is the times that we've spoken of in the past as feeling like we're going through it energetically, and now it's finally kind of hitting. It's the time of the snakes eating themselves. It's the time of, or eating each other, I should say. While those who are dedicated to moving forward and growth will continue to expand their psychic abilities, which has already started. People's psychic abilities and intuition and discernment is really powering up. However, we're still putting ourselves through these integrity checks to see what we can be trusted with. There is obviously two very distinct realities playing out. The one that I like to be in and focus on is the one where there is magic all around. And then there's this other one that's like a huge multiplex cinema where you can watch horror films or action movies or sci-fi films or whodunits or whatever, picky genre. It's all out there. And I'm just not playing or looking or watching. I see headlines and I scroll. So many things keep taking me back to 17 and 18 again lately, in terms of what was seen in the energetics, what was discussed, what was worked through, the doings, all of that. And I got an email from somebody this morning, yesterday and this morning, from someone I hadn't spoken to in quite a few years. And she gave me the image of river locks. She lives on the river in Tennessee. And that, according to her, we just passed one of the locks. Now, what she doesn't know is that myself and the members went through that whole process in 17 or 18. And the visual was like the Amsterdam canals and the locks on those, which also seems to line up with that recent talk we had about the stargates all lining up. We are moving forward at such a rapid rate. But oh God, this is the stay in the eye of the storm period. You know, we've talked about it multiple times, that the more we move forward, the more positive things get, the more expanded we get. You know, the negative just tries to stay with it neck and neck. So this can result in like just outrageous attacks, public attacks, personal attacks inside your family, inside your social group, inside your. I can imagine all kinds of groups all over the internet are just going to implode, and people are going to decide where to put their energy. But hopefully they will let their heart and their intuition and their discernment lead the way, because that's what's going to keep them on their path and not be swayed. Another thing that came up repeatedly this last week, just over a week, is the word reset. There was a doing that I participated in, but I wasn't okay. That I participated in, but it wasn't really me. I was more in support role, where a positive reset was done and a lot of the negative narratives and timelines were deleted, so to speak. Somebody else who may come clean pushed a reset button, I believe on the same day, and then another dream was had in regards to the resets begun. Don't know yet, and that may be revealed during this call, whether that reset in the dogs, whether the reset in the dog realm, how they're connected and in what way they're connected, if they're connected. So who's already dipping their toes into the God realm? Who's already starting to see it? Debbie, care to share?
I don't know. Well, this theme comes up, and it's interesting because for me, it was sparked by watching Alicia and Darius's video that just came out.
Oh.
So I forget the title of it, but it was about reclaiming your power.
Yep, authority.
Authority, thank you. And some things started coming up as I was listening to him, and mostly in the second half, we really started talking about the divine masculine. And so, the path that I've been on for a long time is the, what do you want to say, the original pairs.
Hi, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you're interested in the full 1.5 hour conversation, link is in the description. And if not, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.